my name's Annie Joseph and today I have prom, so I'm filming a prom get ready with me. I'll show you the dress at the end. Currently I have this like robe thing on. So I'm gonna try and start posting a vlog once a month so that you all can get to know me a bit better. So if you're starting to see some vlogs, then that's why. So first I'm gonna put on my primer. Ignore how dirty some of my makeup stuff is. I probably should clean it. So now I'm gonna wait a second and let it dry. Next I'm gonna be using my concealer, which I'm just going to put on my under eyes and over all my acne. As you can see, I have a lot of acne spots, but my camera does kind of cover that up when I'm recording most of the time. So that's a good lesson to just not believe everything you see online. So I'm gonna be using this blender. And I love this blender because it's really cool since it's biodegradable. So when you're done with it, instead of just throwing it away, you can plant it. Next up, I'm using my setting powder with my setting powder brush. I'm just gonna tap that in the lid here. And then I'm just gonna put it all over. Okay, so now I'm just gonna wait 3 minutes. So I'm just gonna be taking the setting powder off with the brush. I'm gonna be using this palette and this brush. I'm gonna get this shade right here with the angled part of the brush. And I'm going to do a winged eyeliner. For this next part, I forgot to pause my music, so I will be doing a voiceover instead. So the wings don't have to be perfect because we're going to be adding eyeshadow, so it's all going to be blended, so you won't be able to distinguish the wing as well. So that's why they don't look very good. I'm going to use this shade with this brush, and I'm going to put it all over my eyelid. Next, I'm going to use the angled part of the brush again, and I'm going to use the shade right here. I'm going to take it and drag the brush up or to the side. This way, it blends the wing out so that it is not as noticeable. I'm going to use this palette and use the color Nightlife, the angled part of the brush, and I'm just going to put it down here. It doesn't have to be perfect again because we're going to be blending it. I'm just going to do it over top of the wing we created already earlier. Back to this palette that I was using before and use this side of the brush. Go back with this color again and blend it out. The angled side again with that same color. Drag it up to blend it out a little bit better. I'm going to go back in with the... You'll never guess what happened. Yup, I forgot to pause my music again. So here is another voiceover. So using the shade Nightlife again with this side of the same brush, I'm going to drag it up a little bit. I'm going to be linking all of the products that I'm using down below so that if you want any of them, you can go and use them. Next, I'm going to be going back in with this palette, this color on this side of the brush, and I'm going to be blending it out again. The good part about this look is that it doesn't have to be perfect because a lot of it is just blending. So if it's not perfect, that is totally fine because it's not really noticeable because it's all going to get blended out anyways. I'm going to go with the angle brush again and use that color again to drag here in and a little bit out so that we can make it less noticeable. I am a junior this year and it is my first ever prom, so I'm really excited. I'm going to post pictures on my Instagram, but I will also put them in this video. But feel free to go check out my Instagram if you want. So now I'm going to use my concealer again. And I'm just going to put dots over here. Use my beauty blender, kind of take it and blend. Okay, that looks a lot better. But next, we are going to use this palette and this side of the brush, this color, and then blend it a little bit up higher, a little bit outside. Even though we did just clean it up, I just want a tiny bit of color outside of that, but less than before and a little more like controlled almost. Then we're going to use that same color and go right underneath the eye. Connect it to the top. Uh-oh, we got a little right down there. Some concealer. Okay, so the next step that we're going to do is some bronzer. There's the bronzer. Here's the brush. Next, I'm going to use my blush with that same brush that I used for my bronzer. Next, I'm going to use my highlighter, this brush. This is actually a brush to put your concealer in, but I do like to use it to put my highlighter on. So put it in the inner corners and put it on my lid to add a little bit of shine. And since that made that a tad bit lighter, I'm gonna go back in with this palette. This brush that I was using for my eyeshadow before, the angled side and this color. Just go back in a tiny bit, but not the wing part, just the liner part, I mean. Next, I'm gonna use my eyebrow gel. Oh, I forgot to mention that I believe the EcoTools, all of their products are good for the environment. So I really recommend their products if you would like some new ones. I also apologize if you can't see me putting on my makeup very well. I've never done one of these before, so just bear with me. Also, quick mention, you don't need makeup to be beautiful. If you want to wear makeup, that is amazing. It is a form of expression, but you are beautiful with and without. So I'm using my eyelash curler. I'm going to use my mascara, and I found that if you just add the mascara to the tips instead of from the root, I found, at least for me, it helps my lashes stay curled longer. I'm now using my setting spray. I have a ton of makeup all over my hands, so if you're seeing that, then ignore it. I'm just gonna spray this all over my face to make sure it stays put the whole night. Now I'm gonna put on my dress and I will be right back. Okay, so now I'm going to start curling my hair. So my curler. I'm not going to talk that much while I'm curling my hair because I want to listen to some music. I will also link my Spotify down below if you want to listen to any of my playlists. I'm going to go in the mirror and make sure I like it, and then hairspray. Okay, so my sister just helped me with my hair. So now I'm going to put on my jewelry. And I apologize, I do not know where any of my jewelry is from, besides this one, but I will link it down below. First, I'm gonna put these in. Put this bracelet on. I'm gonna put 5 rings on. 2 on my thumb, 1 on my pointer finger, 1 on my other pointer finger, and 1 on my middle finger. I'm gonna put some lip gloss on. This is the lip gloss that I'm using. So next I'm gonna get my purse. This is the purse I'm using. So I'm just gonna put stuff inside of it. So I have everything I need. First, I'm gonna put my lip gloss in. I'm going to put 2 hair ties in. I'm going to put my phone in, put my school ID and my driver's license. I'm also gonna put some tampons in. I just put my shoes on. So I'm going to put my deodorant and my perfume on now. That's all for the video today. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. And if you haven't checked out my channel yet, most of my videos are singing videos. So please check that out because my dream is to become a singer. Hope you have an amazing day. And if you have prom coming up, or if you had prom, I hope you have or had lots of fun. I'll insert the pictures now, but bye!